Then the ground began to fall rapidly, and the brook, growing strong and noisy, flowed and leaped swiftly downhill.
I just submitted both my assignments. I can be at peace again. I hope I do well in them. I am maintaining a GPA of 6 out of 7, by the way, here. We don't imagine like our top is a 4.0 and I'm on a 6, I'll be crazy. No, I'm on a 6 out of 7. I have got a distinction in every single class I have taken in this degree, and I want to keep that up. So hopefully I do well in those 2 assessments. We'll see. I have one more like small batch of cookies to bake, so I better do that, and then it's reading time. Been out on my walk. I've cleaned up a bit. It's 3:30 and the sun is hiding behind the clouds, so it's probably gonna rain again. I need to make my bed, but that's beside the point. I am going very well through this. I am almost finished. I reckon I will probably finish this today and will be very surprised if not. Holly Renee just writes in a way that is so easy to read. I've just like flown through this. It's great. I'm having a good time. I like these books. I'm sorry if I'm looking particularly glazed donutty. I know I always kind of just look shiny, but if I'm looking extra glazed donutty, it's because my skin has just been so dry, I guess, from like the sudden weather change now that like it's getting cold here. And I think my skin just like couldn't keep up and got really irritated, so I've been like struggling with some breakouts and stuff like that. So did my tretinoin tonight, and then I like put La Roche-Posay B5 Cicaplast like all over myself like I always do, and then I thought it's probably not enough and that's why my skin is flaking, and so I just covered myself in Vaseline as well. So if I look like a glazed donut, that's why. Anyway, just watched the second last episode of Married at First Sight. The final episode will be tomorrow, so tonight was like the dinner party reunion. Oh my gosh, ridiculous. All you need to know is Jono is a flog and Ellie is a snake. And that was the wrap up of the reunion dinner party, essentially. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode because it looks like Cass, who is my favourite cast member, is going to go after Sarah, which is one of my least favourite cast members, so looked good. I dipped my toes into Archangel's Shadows while the ads were on. So I'm only like 8 pages in. Because I was getting all my folding done during the ads, putting it away like the good girl that my mother raised me to be. And then once I finished all that and finished ironing my work uniform, I dipped my toes into this. I'm 8 pages in. It's not too bad so far. I mean, you can't really make too much of a judgment on 8 pages, right? But it's already managed to make me giggle once, which is always a good thing. If I'm having a laugh, that's a good thing in a book to me. So yeah, this one is about Ashwini, and I'm gonna butcher his fucking name. I'm gonna assume it's pronounced Hanvir. Yeah, so I'm intrigued. My friend said this one is better than Archangel Storm, which is the one I've enjoyed the least so far, so that's good. And it looks like, well, last episode of my vlogs, I was complaining about Li Xuan, and I get the feeling that the villain in this one won't be Li Xuan, even though she's not totally eliminated. And if I'm right about that, then that makes me very happy. I just want to shake it up. It's getting quite late and I'm having a bit of the Sunday scaries, like it's kicked in that I do have to go to work tomorrow. So I'll probably just read for like a short little bit tonight and then go to bed. Also, do you like my strawberry pajamas? They're from GU. I got them in Tokyo and I love my GU pajamas. I got a pair for myself and a pair of these in like cream for my mom. And like, I'm gonna go back to Japan just to get more stuff from GU. Everything I got from GU I love. GU has the cutest clothes. So GU is like a sister store to Uniqlo. Oh my god, everything at GU is like so trendy. I really loved it. We need to get it in Australia, so I'm looking forward to like 2045 when we finally get it in Australia. But anyway, reading time. Can you tell I just came in from it raining outside? So it's Tuesday, I just got done with my half day at work, came home to do uni. My original intention was I'll go to the gym first on my way home and then come home and study. But it is pouring rain and I didn't shut my balcony door before I left home today. I don't know why. I knew it was forecast to rain today. Do you think I could remember that this morning? No. So I had to come and shut my balcony doors because my carpet is wet now. Anyway, if it clears up, I'll go for some exercise outside. If not, I'll do, I guess, a workout video on the TV or something. I don't know. I did not check in yesterday because I really didn't do anything. I was just not, I had quite a stressful day at work and I was just not having it. And I didn't get too much reading done. I'm probably like maybe 60 pages into Archangel's Shadows, so you know, tracking along, but I'm not rushing myself by any means. Pretty much today I need to watch whatever movie I have to watch for criminology this week, and I need to do my readings because I have not done my readings for class yet, and I certainly need to do that even though I really don't feel like it. So that is what is on the agenda. Holy shit, it is freezing cold. It is like 11 degrees. It has not been this cold in a while. I'm shivering. I put my hoodie in the dryer to use it as a blanket. Oh, it's so warm. Also, like, Sorrel, did you put on a full face of makeup to sit around your house and study? Yeah. What about it? Now it is time to study. I need to watch a movie called In My Blood It Runs. It says it's an intimate and compassionate observational documentary from the perspective of a 10-year-old Aboriginal boy in Alice Springs, Australia, struggling to balance his traditional Arunante Gawa upbringing. Sorry if I butchered the name of his mob. Upbringing with a state education. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch that and do my readings. Yay! I'm suddenly so tired, and for what reason? That's a trick question. There is no good reason why I am as tired as I am right now. I just did study for like 3 hours. I have more work I need to do, but it's gonna have to wait. 3 hours and me being this tired seems like such rookie numbers. Like, I remember when I was pulling like 6, 8, 10-hour study sessions back in my bachelor's, but just don't have it in me anymore. I do have to remember that I did start work at like 7:15 this morning, and it's now what, like 4:30, so I can't be too hard on myself, I guess. Technically I have been working all day. While I'm at work, when I'm not busy yapping, I have been listening to The Fellowship of the Ring. I think I have like 1.5 chapters left of book 1, and then I'll be on book 2 of The Fellowship. It's really, really good. I am listening to the version read by Natalie Kendall here on YouTube. It is she has a lovely voice. It's really good reading, and she has them all available, whereas most playlists, I think, like some episodes get removed for copyright. I'm not 100% sure, but for hers, every episode of all 6 books are up. So I will be working my way through the Fellowship and then the rest of the series while I'm at work. But for now, I am almost done book 1 of Fellowship. And yeah, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I really like Tolkien. I will definitely at some point buy the books and read the books properly, but I think this was a really great way for me to be introduced to them and really be able to enjoy them without my mind needing to picture everything. Sometimes it takes me a long time to read because I'll read like the same parts of things over and over again until I feel like I've like pictured it sufficiently. Like I run through scenes I read in books through my head like they're movies. And I was always sort of intimidated by The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings because I thought I am just going to sit there and do that the entire time and I'm not going to be satisfied with what my mind conjures up, so I would just go through scenes over and over again. Maybe that's crazy. I don't know. I think it's like the writer in me. Even when I write things, like I have been working on a project since like maybe October last year of a book that I would like to write that I'm outlining, and I'm handwriting my outline, and the outline's more like a handwritten rough draft, I guess, of what I will eventually properly draft into Word. So I have like 2 notebooks full of stuff right now, and the writing process sometimes takes me a really long time because certain scenes and like certain conversations between characters I just get like stuck on, and I will be replaying in my head and like re-blocking it in my head almost like it is like a screenplay or something over and over again. I don't know why I do this, but it is a little bit disruptive. So it's either like I'm massively in the flow and a bunch of stuff comes out at once, or I get stuck on things trying to imagine them, and that's my process to writing, and I think that can sometimes be my process with reading as well. It's just an imagination thing, I don't know. I did want to read Archangel Shadows, but now I'm thinking I might read a little bit of the Hamilton biography for a while, just to get a bit more of that book out of the way, because I probably haven't touched it in like 2 weeks. Even if I only read like 10 pages and then I'll read Shadows. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think I'll do that, and I'll like play some like cinematic music or something, or some YouTube videos in the background while I read. I don't think I mentioned that the grand finale of Married at First Sight was on last night, and I watched it and it was okay. I wasn't very satisfied because we didn't get like a recap of every couple. They should have just made like the proper reunion like an extra episode so we could get a recap of every couple, even the boring couples, because the boring couples are the ones I actually care about, and yet we didn't see any catch time of them. We didn't get to get like a recap video for any of them. I don't know if they filmed it, and I assume they filmed it and then just didn't show it, but I'm like disappointed. I wanted to see all that. Anyway, it's over now, so that can stop consuming my life and being something that I think about, which is very exciting, and I can focus on other things in my life. The sun is like just starting to come out, so I don't know if it's worth going on a walk, but it's also freaking cold. I checked the temperature before because it had been 11 degrees, but then it felt really cold, and I checked it again and it was 9, and it said the feels like temperature was 6 because of the wind, and I was like, yeah, it does feel like 6 actually. But now that this room's always a little bit warmer in the afternoons because I get the sunshine on this side, and now that the sun is shining over on this side, it is sort of warming up. So I might crack open the balcony door now that my carpet's not at risk of getting drenched. Yeah, so I'll probably do that, and well, I will read. This is a reading vlog, haha. I was like, I'm gonna read now, like, of course you are. It was very clear what I would be doing in this video when you clicked on it, but you know, just to clarify. I need to replace this pillow so I can put it with my Easter things. I've set aside my Easter tea towel and my little Easter bunny decoration thing, and I need to put this away too, but I need to get another cushion for the couch to replace it because Izuku can't keep doing all the heavy lifting. Yay, spending money on a new pillow. I love a TK Maxx trip though. TK Maxx trip in my future, get excited. My Providence impoverished and squalor. Grow up to be a hero and a scholar. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. I'm only 10 chapters in, but this one is already so much more enjoyable than the last two. If it stays going this well, I think this will be like a solid 4. I really like it. And the mystery in this one's interesting so far. It's like animals that are coming up mummified, and they're trying to figure out if it's like an archangel or a vampire who's responsible for it so far. Also, I've been vocal frying really bad lately. I am trying to train myself out of it, but it's difficult. I'm so sorry if vocal fry annoys you and I keep doing it all the time. I'm going to try my best to speak properly. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I did the one that I really didn't like. What is this, book 7? If I could like gather my thoughts before I start speaking to the camera, that would be like literally amazing. So this one so far is so much better than Storm, and I'm actually kind of liking it more than Legion so far, which is good. I don't think anything will ever get close to Blade again. I would be very surprised. My friend did say that a book is coming up that is like Ilium and Arahan's book, and I'm very excited for that one. I think that one has the potential to be really good, but for the moment Blade is like top, and then probably the first 2 books, and I think this one will fall like somewhere solidly in that range if it keeps tracking the way that it currently is. I'm having a good time with this. I also think it's good that I'm not like putting a bunch of pressure on myself to read it in one day. Like, come on, there's no reason to do that. Oh my gosh, my copy of Iron Flames here. I've already cracked it open and had a glimpse. I'm so excited. Look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, oh my god. What the fuck? Why is it so pretty? Fucking stop it. Look. I'm so excited. I'm ready. Dude. Why can't we get these in Australia? Look at the map. Acknowledgements. Like to advertise one of Rebecca's other books. Blowing my mind. This is not as thick as I would thought it would be. That's definitely a difference between US/Australian hardbacks and at least my first German hardback, is that the hardback cardboard is a lot thinner, but I kind of like it. It's quite light, it's nice, the spine is quite malleable. God, I'm so excited. I'm stoked, brother, stoked. It's beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that. That is literally so fucking cool. It's gonna look so good on my shelf. Now I need to buy the Iron Flame dust jacket from Blue Boo. So I was actually a good girl and went to the gym this afternoon. I did not run like I have been wanting to, but I literally think my shoes are completely dead. I do not feel supported in them even when I'm walking anymore. So I just am apprehensive about trying to run in them because I always, ever since my shoes have started dying and I noticed that they started dying, it will just completely, I get blisters so bad on the bottom of my feet from sliding in the shoes now that the arch support's gone that I just get the worst blisters. But also, I feel like I just bought those shoes. And don't get me wrong, I've been running a lot since I bought the shoes. But I feel like I just bought them and they were $350 and now they're already dead and it's only been, what, like 6 months? I just refuse to accept it. I would love to get a year out of my shoes, but that's probably not going to be the case. I will, I think, eventually have to suck it up and buy new ones, so I guess I better start saving for them. But anyway, while I was walking on the treadmill at the gym, I read a bunch of Archangel Shadows, thank goodness. I do really want to finish this soon, and I'm sure I will. I don't have much left to go at this point. I am 227 pages in, and the book is only 361, so I'm not that far off at all at this point. Yeah. But this, I'm actually having a really nice time with this book. It's like not bad, it's not excellent, but it's feeling pretty solidly like 4 for me at this point. It hasn't, like, we'll see how the little climax thing goes at the end, but it's been quite good. I've enjoyed it. I like this couple a lot. So yeah, this is definitely one of the better ones of the ones I've recently read, at least. So yeah, I'm having a good time with this, but I am keen to finish it because I want to start reading Temple of the Winds. I have so many books, like right there. I can see my TBR right there, and I just want to get through them. I'm going to read Temple of the Winds, and then I'm going to, I thought I was going to do Red Queen first and annotate it, but I think I'm going to read Temple of the Winds first, just because it feels like it's been so long since I read Stone of Tears, even though it hasn't. It's been like a week. But I'm still so excited. Oh no, Stone of Tears. It has been ages since I read Stone of Tears because I read Stone of Tears a while ago. Blood of the Fold was the last one I read. It feels like it's been a long time since I read Terry Goodkind, even though it's only been about a week. But yeah, I'm just going to read between ad breaks. I'm watching reruns of Say Yes to the Dress Lancashire because I was watching Atlanta, but I don't know, it's just the vibe is so much nicer on Say Yes Lancashire, and the dresses are so much prettier, so much prettier. I don't know if that's just by virtue of it being newer, but oh gosh, I love Say Yes Lancashire, it's my favorite. I got these 2 pillows for my couch. They are so soft. I'm so excited. I take so many couch naps. Last thing I needed was encouragement. I like this couch, man. It is so comfortable. Some nights when I'm like watching TV or reading on the couch or whatever, I'm like, should I just fall asleep here? And I'm like, no, Sorella, you have a whole king-size bed. Oh. I do not have a throw blanket for my couch. I literally just have my hoodie, and I normally stick my hoodie over my feet when I'm cold on the couch, but you know, might as well get a matching throw while I'm at TK Maxx. So I had like my meeting thing this morning, and it wasn't at like my normal place of work, it was elsewhere. Oh my god, it went for so long. It went from 9 a.m. to like, I think I didn't get back to my normal place of work until 1 o'clock, or just a little bit after 1 o'clock. It was a long day. I was so tired. I did not take, like, I ate breakfast because I thought, oh, this will probably run into lunchtime, and it did. I just came home and had a big dinner because I haven't had any lunch or anything today, and it had been a long time since my sourdough this morning. This is lovely. Lovely. I am gonna wash it though, but I'll put it here for now. Oh, it sheds like crazy. Let me... Can you see this on my black pants? I don't know if you can, but it sheds like crazy, so hopefully that comes out a bit in the wash. And then I also got these earrings because I don't really have any gold jewelry. Like, these earrings I have are rose gold and they're so small. I don't know, I love like the gold jewelry all the like clean girls wear. Wow, that went in so easy too. Woo. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow at 8 a.m. Yay! Am I done Archangel's Shadows yet? No. Am I still enjoying it? Yes! I wonder if I can get it finished tonight. I would really like to finish it because I want to move on to the next book. We'll see. I'm feeling pretty tired today, but I just drank like a lot of Pepsi Max, so hopefully the caffeine will save me. Okay, so I just finished Archangel's Shadows. Definite 4 out of 5 for me. I really liked this one. Towards the end, I even like got teary a couple of times, which is, wow, big game. I liked this. While the, I guess, antagonist in this story was still overall linked to the antagonist I don't like, Li Xuan, it was not like a direct thing, so I really enjoyed it. Also, it wasn't like, this one was a little bit different in structure, whereas like there wasn't like a big epic final battle crammed into the last 10 to 20 pages. You know, they sort of like solved the mystery, figured out what was going on, and then still had some time for more development, and especially romantic development between the characters. Typically, like in these, I've noticed the characters are either like boning here or like pretty much exactly midway into the book, whereas it took a lot longer in this one, which I liked. So I know in a clip earlier I called the male main character Hanvier. I don't know why I called him Hanvier. I knew he was Cajun. I knew he was French. And yet my stupid brain is always like sees a J and then like pronounce that the Spanish way. I don't know why. Anyway, it did not click to me until they said his name means January, and I was like, oh, January, French, Janvier. And all of a sudden, it literally took me like halfway of reading the book before I finally knew how his name was pronounced. That's just me being dumb. That's nothing on the book. The male main character's name is Janvier. I really liked the connection between Janvier and Ashwini. I liked it, and I think this one was enjoyable because like in the other ones, the male main characters typically like Raphael is like morally grey, I suppose. Dimitri is like morally grey and, you know, quite has like a dark backstory. And then like Jason was really like standoffish and he didn't really have a personality in those books, so he was really hard to connect to. Janvier was like the first male main character I felt like he was nice, he was like a good guy, he was sweet, he was funny. I sort of liked that. Like, it was good to break it up rather than it just be like, oh, here's my like morally grey sort of standoffish male main character with a tragic past. Like, Janvier was a bit different and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, this one was a definite 4 out of 5 for me. But I am glad that I finished it because that means I can start this. Temple of the Winds, baby. I'm so excited. Let's read the back. Everything Richard Ryle has learned will be for naught as the ruthless Emperor Zhejiang returns with his vast legions, heralded by a mystical plague that kills innocents in the thousands. Richard must now challenge the undefeatable, the magic that thwarts magic, sealed away for 3,000 years in the Temple of the Winds. Prodded by prophecy, shadowed by betrayal, to complete his mission, Richard must accept the truth and find a way to pay the price the winds demand before he and the world both perish. sounds interesting. Richard and a Maud Sith on the front cover. I quite like these matte cover versions, but I won't buy these when I buy my own copies. I know which cover I want. I have them in my cart on QVD, and I'm like, maybe one day. So I've had to set an alarm even though it's Friday night, which is like, because for some reason 9 weeks ago when I last got my hair done, when the hairdresser said, how about 8 AM? I was like, perfect. Regretting that now because I'm quite tired. But it's chill. Getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm just gonna do, I think I've already mentioned, I'm just gonna do the blonde again. I feel bad. I meant to like do a quick shampoo and condition of my hair this afternoon because it's quite gross, and then totally forgot until after I got out of the shower, like, and was completely dry and in my pajamas. I remembered, should have washed my hair. So I'm just gonna apologize to her, I suppose. Unless my hair went dry in time, I was gonna say, unless I just do it quickly in the morning. But she's gonna wash my hair tomorrow anyway. But I'm always like, if my hair's dirty and she puts the dye in, and it should be fine. I'll just apologize, be like, sorry, my hair's gross. Had hairspray in it. Brushed it out best I could. Needs a wash. Sorry. Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock and I'm so tired, so I think I'll get like an extra early night. Put on some ASMR on YouTube and go to sleep. I might like start the very beginnings of this, maybe read the first chapter just to get into it, see how I go. But I'm very excited. I think this one actually has a map in it. Oh, I don't want spoilers, but I'm trying to see how many pages there. 822. But these are this book's obviously quite stout, so it's probably more pages than the gloss cover versions of these. I'm excited. All right, let me start. Okay, outfit of the day. Can I even get far enough away for you to see all this? Jeez. Outfit of the day. I know I said I was going to move this suitcase like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I still haven't. And ignore that. This green dress, and I think I'll put this over the top until all the fog goes away and the morning cold dissipates. That's kind of cute. Put on my makeup with me. Do you like my hair? Doesn't it look so good? I love it like this. I feel like it makes my eyes look really bright, and I think it suits my like skin color. But I still have a lot of skin problems. Thank you, fucking acne that I'm still trying to recover from. So let's put on some makeup together. If it looks like I'm looking in the opposite direction from the camera, I'm sorry. It's just because I'm going to be looking at myself. Oh, fuck. Embryolis La Crème Concentrée, which never screws on nice and flows like a fountain. God, this is going to be hard with my hair all up in my shit. The girl who curled my hair in there was like, don't tuck your hair behind your ears. I was like, I'll try really hard, but I get so overstimulated with hair in my face. She was like, I know, but I believe in you, you can do it. But I am going to briefly tuck it behind my ears to put on makeup. I should have my car on, it's so hot. To clean my hands. Powder down. I'm getting hungry. I was not hungry until like 30 minutes ago, and I'm starving, but it's past 12, so makes sense. I did eat breakfast though. I had sourdough again. This is, I know I'm getting this powder out of the Hourglass container, but it's not actually the Hourglass. The Hourglass was a pressed powder, and I liked it, but it wasn't a setting powder, it was a finishing powder. So now I just use this to hold my RCMA no color powder, because the no color powder comes in like literally the most counterintuitive container you've ever seen. So I just like pour some in here and use it in little bits. This makeup is so sloppy. I'm gonna look so powdered down and terrible, but whatever. That's not what this is about. Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This fit would be so nice with a necklace, but I don't have a gold necklace and I wasn't going to be out here mixing metals. Probably won't put it on my bottom lashes just because this one is not waterproof and it smudges really bad. The foundation's creasing under my eyes already. It's been 5 seconds. Let me take my book out of my bag for a minute. This is my perfume of choice, Si Passion by Giorgio Armani. The hairdresser, when she sat me down, she was like, "What perfume are you wearing?" I said, "Oh, it's this one." She took a photo of it. She was like, "You just smell so good and so clean." I was like, "Thank you. It's my favorite." And pretty girls don't gatekeep. So I'll tell everyone all about Si Passion. It's the NARS and Rosecliff. Oh my god, my foundation looks fucking terrible. My foundation looks so bad. You can't tell in the camera, thank God, but it looks bad. So the foundation should be fine from a distance. No one's gonna look at me that close. Except if I go and hang out with my friends, they will look at me that close, but nobody else will. Lego!